Heyo, welcome in to CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Welcome into Studio B of our CHGO offices here in the West Loop of Chicago.
Oh my God, look at Cody's face. That's amazing.
What is he doing?
He's staring like a wild man.
Right at the camera.
You're looking pretty. City's about to look
wearing
real
the same
pretty as
beanie.
it's covered in 24 feet of snow.
24 feet.
It's a lot of snow. That's Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. In the house producing us today is the Law Dog. I like the green
The Law Dog is here.
I like the green background.
I do like the green.
Yeah,
I
you
like
know.
the tones of green as well.
It's very, it's like we're in a nice enchanted forest full of cash.
Truly, a nice enchanted forest of cash. With us millionaires, that's just what every day is like with us.
Oh, we got to make it rain money.
We are going to make it rain money. We got college hoops to talk about. We got college football to talk about. We got NFL and NBA to talk about as well. And we got a show tomorrow at 3 p.m. So we'll give you a little bit more NFL tomorrow. But Cody, let's jump in. We haven't done this in a bit, but you have a teaser. I have a teaser. I think we should fight. You know?
We're gonna fight.
I mean, what teaser's going to win? We have 6 different teams. We didn't talk about the teaser at all, but I noticed you had 3 different picks completely from me, and I had 3 different picks completely to me. So we've never fought before. Why don't we fight? Why don't we have a teaser town fight?
Teaser town fight.
And maybe 2 men enter, 2 men might win. 2 men enter, or 1 man might win.
Oh,
2 men enter, no town might win.
You can also just try and convince me to ride your teaser, and I'll which doesn't take too much. If you know me.
Well, hey, Cody is the money bags on this show. So let's jump into one of the teasers. Let's go into mine first.
Okay.
College hoops has been pretty rough to me recently. I had Marquette yesterday, and it was a pretty big game for me because I had Eastern Michigan on the money line in college football. They smoked San Jose State. That was an easy win. And part of my
they were
parlay,
down like 2 touchdowns to start the game, but they came back.
They rolled.
And then rolled.
They rolled 41-27. Mercy. They were one part of my parlay, and I had them plus 3.5 points. So easy cover there. And the other part was Marquette Pick'em against Providence.
pickety pick.
You see this game?
I know only of it because you started tweeting about a dude from Oak Park.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm glad someone saw those tweets. You didn't like it, so I just didn't know.
No, I didn't like it at
people are
all.
not
I
seeing
actually
it.
hated that tweet.
I didn't see
okay.
your,
I'm
I
from
didn't see your
Elmwood
tweets.
Park, not Oak Park.
Oh, well, he's a
I'm just
local
kidding.
kid. You not see it?
I did not see it, no.
Bryce Hopkins.
Bryce Hopkins from Oak Park. 2 overtimes.
Double overtime.
100-96, and Marquette lost by 4 points. Bryce Hopkins, in 47 minutes of a, believe, 50-minute game, had 29 points and 23 rebounds. Wow. He was dominant. Marquette's 2 best players fouled out in the first minute of second overtime, so my pick'em loss was broken. My dreams were faded.
Kablamo.
And then somehow, even though I had Eastern Michigan money line, I ended the day with no money. So shout out to, I don't know, the betting gods for never being good to me.
That's a tough one.
So I'm not really excited about college basketball, but we're going to bet it anyways. That's the slogan of the show. So let's
all
go
about getting back on the horse, Sean.
Right. Let's go. I don't think any of these people. Oh, there is a horse. Wyoming's a horse, right?
Hey, there you go.
They're the Cowboys.
They ride horses. Yeah.
Now, I'm looking at your teaser right now. You got Mercer plus 10, Northern Iowa plus 3, and St. Mary's, Wyoming under 130. Comes out to plus 150. Now, based off what I know, and what I do know is that St. Mary's play slow, and they have a lot of unders in their games. Out under 130, okay. Just based off first glance.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I don't really know because I haven't watched one Mercer game, and I know that Northern Iowa isn't like the Northern Iowa of like 5 years ago.
Right.
So,
5 or 20 years ago with a leaf.
That's where I'm at. So you tell me why Mercer plus 10 and Northern Iowa plus 3.
All right. So this is a 4. I think I ended up doing 4.5 point teaser. So this is a 4.5 point teaser at plus 150. 4 point teaser would have been plus 170. So we got a 4 point teaser. Mercer is going up against Troy. I feel like the number should be like 2. I just think that Mercer, it's probably going to be a competitive game here. I don't think Troy is going to blow them out. They don't have a really efficient.
Do tell us why. Who the hell is Mercer and who is Troy? I know Troy's a guy.
Troy is a Sunbelt team.
The Troy Trojans, they're 8-4, and the Mercer Bears, they're 6-6.
The Bears.
Both of these teams, I believe, are Sunbelt, but I'm not sure about Mercer because they're not a football team. No, what's SC? What's the SC conference?
Southeastern
Southland Conference? Is that the Southland Conference?
I don't know. Mercer men's basketball. Who are they in? Yeah,
what are we talking about?
The SoCon.
SoCon.
Nice. The SoCon. They're in the Southern Conference. We got Mercer. They're, the offenses are very, very similar. The tempos are very, very similar. They're not really that efficient. They're both about like top 150, but not like, top 125. And their tempos are about, 267 around there. Like, they're not really that fast. So I just think that Mercer will be able to keep it within 10 points. A lot of college basketball games I've been betting recently are just like 1 point either way, and then just betting the teaser up to like 5 points. Now getting 10 points in a game that I think should probably be like a 3-point game. I feel really good about. Northern Iowa, here's the thing. I did bet on the Bonnies. St. Bonaventure. So
St. Bonaventure.
The
Bonnies.
Yes. The Bonnies I bet on recently, which is not good for the Bonnies because that meant they lost.
From the A10, yeah.
Yes.
The Bonnies were good last year, but I don't know anything about them this year. Are they good this year?
Well, they played tight against Siena, but they've lost, I think, now 3 straight to Iona, Florida Gulf Coast, and Siena.
Iona's
and this
good.
game was supposed to be played, I think, on Thursday, but it's been moved up to Wednesday.
Weather.
So this team has just played a lot. They've played on the 16th, 19th, now on the 21st, going from Albany, New York, to Cedar Falls, Iowa. I just think that it's going to be too much back and forth for this team, and they seem pretty gassed in the Siena game.
Jet
where
lag.
It was, yes, the Siena game, it was really tight. Like, I just think that they might be really, really gassed, and they were expected another day off, and they don't have that. So I'll take Northern Iowa to at least cover 3 points. They don't have to win, but I think they might. And then St. Mary's and Wyoming, you already mentioned St. Mary's is slow. Wyoming just recently played in an NBA court and didn't even put up 50. They put up 49. This one's going to be in an NBA court. I believe it's in OKC's court. And I just think that St. Mary's is not going to be able to
that's a nice
power over 130. So let's go St. Mary's.
Yeah, St. Mary's is the better team there for sure.
College teams in NBA courts. Have you ever shot a basketball in an NBA court?
It's weird.
It is very odd.
I mean, not even not even an NBA court. Like I went to Sioux Falls, Iowa, which is right next to Sioux Falls, Nebraska, which is right next to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
That's the northwest corner of the great state of Iowa.
I believe it's the Tri-Cities, but that might be different.
The Mighty Mo flows right through there.
Yes, the Mighty Missouri. And I was at it was not the KFC Yum Center, but what was it? The Tyson Chicken Event Center. And even that court, like, it's 20,000 in there, and like, it's just bizarre. And that's an NAIA court.
Yeah, I remember throwing up a really terrible 3-point shot at the Indianapolis court, whatever that one's called these days.
The Fieldhouse?
I'd say the Fieldhouse, where the Pacers play.
Wherever the Pacers play.
Yeah, it's the Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
so that's plus 150 for my teaser.
Good under. What about Cody? Should we check out Cody's?
That's my teaser right there. 4-point teaser plus 150.
All right. Well, I like 2 of the 3 legs, so maybe I'll ride.
Which one don't you like?
Whatever the first one was. What was the first one?
Mercer. What's going on?
Mercer.
Yeah, mainly
my Bears taking a shot.
It's mainly because I haven't watched Mercer or even followed a Mercer game all season. But whatever.
But Troy basketball. He knows all about Troy basketball.
The same thing with Troy. I have no opinion on it. That's why I'm not convinced. But maybe I'll ride anyway, just because I'm nice. Okay, my teaser town is St. John's plus 10, Virginia Tech plus. Virginia, it should be Virginia Tech -4. If I
I've screwed up the graphic.
If I put a typo in there, I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
And then
Virginia Tech +4 is a great number.
It would be a great number, especially against Boston College. But it's -4 because they're 9-point favorites. And then UNC is even because they're 5. It's a 5-point teaser, and they're at -5 against Michigan tonight. So just you tease it all the way down. It's just them to.
You can see this
to just win.
This was Cody's mistake. I just want everyone to know that.
I can't. You were actually just hovering over your name on Slack, and it was just showing your.
My bad. Yeah, St. John's. They're 11-1. They're going on the road to Villanova tonight. Villanova 6-5. They've had some games where like they look like Nova, and then they've had some games where
Jay Wright is not walking through that door.
Jay Wright's gone. He retired.
Ryan Archie
St. John's
not walking through that door.
St. John's has looked like an impressive Big East team this year. 11-1 again, and they got my guy Andre Corbella, who transferred from Illinois, to go there.
Really?
It's pretty good. Yep.
No idea.
So they're 5-point dogs on the road. Now, the reason that I think they're a 5-point dog to begin with is because they have yet to win a true road game yet. And this is a good chance for them. So I'm not betting the money line, but I think they can keep it in single digits. So 5-point teaser, them up from +5 to +10. Virginia Tech on the road at Boston College. Boston College, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I've been fading Boston College all year. I've been fading them at like their stupid 11 a.m. games on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They are bad. They are at the bottom of the ACC with Louisville and Florida State. Those three programs, the worst in the ACC. Virginia Tech, pretty good. They just destroyed Grambling State the other day. A decent Grambling State that's beat a couple Power 5 programs, and they blew them out. Not really saying much, but Virginia Tech has been pretty good this season.
Didn't Grambling State just beat Vanderbilt? Yeah,
I think so. Yes.
They beat Vanderbilt by 2.
Yes. But again, Virginia Tech, they're 9-point favorites, 5-point teaser, down to -4. I think they can cover the 9. So like, I think this is of the 3. I think this is the lock. Is that Virginia Tech is going to steamroll Boston College tonight. All right, and then North Carolina pick them basically. I don't know. I can't read this UNC Michigan game. Like I could see Michigan hanging around. They've hung around with some of the tougher teams they played in non-conference, but they ain't winning. 5 points seems like a lot. It also doesn't seem a lot because all it takes is one big run from one of these teams or from UNC, and you're like, I don't know what's going to happen.
We like the over. I thought we were take the over.
Yeah, if anything, take the over. If you're going to take a single over, put it in this teaser if you want.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Make your own teaser.
I think an easy play is North Carolina to just win. I think that they win, and it's not at UNC, but it's like where the Hornets play.
It's in Charlotte.
Which is in Charlotte. So basically a home game for North Carolina against a Michigan team that just hasn't really proved jack shit.
Yeah, they're both mid, huh? I saw that neither of these teams is ranked. I was like, oh.
Well, North Carolina's been pretty mid too, but again, like their roster, it's like I'm waiting for them to get it going because they brought back essentially the same roster that went to the national championship game last year as an 8 seed. So I'm waiting for them to get their stuff together. I think they can. I think they should win this game against Michigan.
The power ratings are top 21 team, Michigan top 50 team, Michigan at 46 in Ken Palm's ratings. So power rated wise,
you guys know how I love plus money, right?
Yeah. What do you got?
So mine's at plus 130, by the way.
Yes,
so his is Sean's a little bit more juicier than mine.
Last night I was just dabbling in some ACC basketball. I saw that Virginia. I saw a ranking of I saw 6 next to their name, and they were down by 7 at Miami with like 8 minutes to go, and it was like plus 175 or something. I'm like, or plus 2 something. Actually, it was like plus 240. I'm like, oh yeah, let's hit that. They're gonna come back and win. They lost by 2. So that was, couple bucks.
I thought about taking Miami because they're a ranked team too. They're ranked like number 24. I honestly
did not notice. Thought about it was a 22 next to there, and I did not see that initially. So
I had Seton Hall plus 8.5 last night. They almost won outright. So that was nice.
That was against
Xavier.
Okay. Yep. So I had one thing like that, Lawrence, last night. I was watching the Liberty game versus who the hell were they playing?
Troy.
Troy?
Was it Troy?
No, Troy played UTSA. Who did
Liberty play? Toledo.
Mac.
It was a T. I knew it was a T.
So they were down 21-19. 3:48 left, 2 timeouts to go, right? And they were down 8. They needed a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And I said, all right, plus 11-1. There's no reason not to take it. Hey, college kids, can have a big
Sling
play at any point.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
First play, coming out of the TV timeout, the weird, Mass Mutual, it's if you have to be 65 or older to understand the commercial. Come out of that break, the first play they run, wide receiver bubble screen, double pass to the tight end, who's always a pass blocker, sneaks behind the middle linebacker, blitzed. He's wide open, run, touchdown. It's a 19-21 ball game. And then Liberty can't get the 2-point conversion. They cannot get the onside kick. Ouch. They cannot stop them at all running the ball, and they lose 21-19. It was worth the $1.50 because it almost turned into 18. Exactly. But, man, if they just got that 2-point conversion, we could be in a different spot here. We love betting with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. It's our go-to when we're betting on the NFL this holiday season. And, hey, we've been betting the overs in the Eagles or the Bears games. Are they still undefeated?
No, it missed by 3 points on Sunday because the Bears punted from their own 31, or not from the Eagles 31, and the Eagles kicker missed his own field goal. I was so pissed.
He still is. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 on any NFL team to win their game and get $150 in free bets if they do. Check this out. Right now, everyone can earn up to $100 or 100% boost with DraftKings stepped-up same-game parlays. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, place the same-game parlay, and combine multiple bets like which team will win, player props, point totals, and more. And the more legs you add, the bigger the boost, the bigger your shot to win. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code CHGO and place a $5 bet on any NFL team to win their game and get $150 in free bets if they do. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with code CHGO. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. We talked about football. We talked about all these bowl games. I've been having fun with these bowl games. I think my worst read was that Troy UTSA game. I picked UTSA to win, and Troy won by 6, so they wouldn't even cover. But outside of that, I'm pretty good with bowl games.
What do we got? Because I need some gambling in my life tonight.
South Alabama versus Western Kentucky in everyone's favorite bowl. I don't even know what it's called because
that is the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl.
You know that.
Well, only because
it really is called that.
Only because I just looked it up to write it in our description today.
Hell yeah!
And you know what I did in the description? I didn't put the frickin' the sponsor. I just put New Orleans Bowl. I hate the sponsors.
Yeah, but I love that you knew the sponsor still.
Yeah, I do.
And it's one of the long dumb ones.
Obviously, it worked.
Yeah. Hey, obviously it worked. And now when you're going to be shipping freight your next time, you'll know what company to go with.
R+L.
R+L.
Right and left.
Ship. Let's go and talk about this RL Carrier Bowl New Orleans. We're going to take South Alabama. South Alabama is a 4-point favorite right now.
It's the one thing me and Sean agree upon today.
Over under 57.5. I am taking South Alabama on the money line, and I am taking under 24.5 points for the Hill Toppers. It's plus 186 with 3 of my
parlayed together.
Yeah, with one of my 3 same game parlay draft boosts that same game parlay boosts they give for college football.
So you're taking the over? You said.
Under
on
Western Carolina, not Western Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Like Western Carolina. Total points for Western Kentucky.
Yeah, 24.5. Okay. So I picked my own number, but I don't know if they're going to be able to score 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
South Alabama's defense is pretty good, ranked in the top 30 in Jaguars. I'm pretty sure.
Last 2 games that they've played, they've finished at 27-20. I'll take that score. That sounds great to me. South Alabama wins 27-20. Top 20 defense basically for South Alabama. Against the pass, they're top 15. Against the run, they're 21st. I'll be all right. I'll be nice. I'll round them up to 20. Top 20 defense. So I think that they can truly stifle this Western Kentucky team. Really, the only team to give this South Alabama team trouble was Troy and UCLA. And that was a 1-point loss to a Power 5 school in UCLA. And that Troy one was not a blowout, right? It was a low-scoring 10-7 game. So even that, if these two teams really aren't able to figure one another out, I just need South Alabama to win, at that point. Even if it's a 13-10 win, that's an under. So just not a lot of points tonight.
Listen,
all right?
This is why I'm taking South Alabama. All right? No one's opting out. Not one person for South Alabama. They care. And they almost beat UCLA by 1 point. And they're going to play Western Kentucky. So they have all the motivation. They played well against Power 5 schools this year. That's enough for me to say, all right, I'll dabble on this New Orleans Bowl. There you go. That's all I got.
Man. That's all you got?
That's all I got.
I want to go eat all the food in New Orleans right now.
Oh, my God. So you know what I'm trying to make in my freezer right now?
Some
frozen coffee balls I
Frozen
got the
coffee ball.
Cafe Du Monde chicory blend mix, coffee mix. Put that in the fridge, let it sit over 24 hours, let it seep, and then put it in the ice makers.
Okay.
Right? So then I'm going to have little frozen ice balls, and I'm going to try to make frozen Cafe Du Monde coffee.
Okay.
You ever have frozen coffee from Cafe Du Monde?
No. I've only been
fantastic.
to Cafe Du Monde once in my life, and it was delicious, and I enjoyed the beignets, but I didn't never have.
You look tired.
A little tired.
All right, Cody.
He was,
all right.
he was up at like 1:45 tweeting about Carlos Correa.
So was I.
I wasn't. I was actually sleeping at that time.
Was I.
Right, I was up. What the
Yeah, well, we
the one with the most energy was up. What's going on here?
We gotta get Cody one of these chicory frozen coffee dealies you're trying to make.
All right, well, let's go figure that out.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. I do like Cody's St. John's pick as well, just because.
I'm taking St. John's +5 single, and I'm also taking Delaware -2.5.
I like the St. John one. Oh, there you go. Okay.
The big two.
I like the St. John one. It's very odd that they've not played any road games. They played one road game, and it was against Iowa State.
Yeah. I think they're an underdog mainly just because they haven't won a true road game yet.
Yes.
So, in Villanova, no matter how good or bad they are tough to play at home. So, I like whatever the hell their mascot
Ryan
is.
Arcidiacono's not walking through that door.
The thing that will be really interesting is just what's the pace like? Because Villanova plays slow, St. John's plays so fast. But also, like, if they play fast, Villanova's more efficient.
Yeah.
So, like, will they be able to stay that efficient? I don't know. It's going to be a really interesting
Andre
game.
Curbelo do we get? The one that's totally
Good
too fast
or
and out of
bad?
control? Or do we get the one when he's locked in and it's like, whoa, that guy's awesome?
Yeah.
It's kind of his team, I'm pretty sure. I haven't watched a lot of their games at all, really, but he transferred for a reason. So,
you miss him?
That is sad.
do I miss him? No,
sad.
I don't. Like, Illinois is okay at guard. Like, they ain't missing him that much. But whatever. He could have been. They should have won the NCAA championship years ago.
We'll see if Curbelo does anything tonight. That's Cody Del Mendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Thank you very much to the man who loves plus money, the Law Dog. Have a fun Christmas, Lawrence. I don't think you're going to be on CHGO Bets this holiday season.
No,
I think it was Sarah. I think
okay,
that's
cool.
what's said on CHGO Bets. So we'll talk to you a different time. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.